Hi, this is Steve Garland giving my, well, it's not weekly, giving my spring update for the program, the wrestling program. First, the obvious is I haven't seen you guys in a while. I haven't done one of these videos in a while, and I've got two confessions to make for why. The first confession, and a good friend of mine brought this up recently last week at breakfast. He said, Steve, why haven't you done these videos? We want to see it. We want to know what's going on with the program. And quite frankly, I just thought nobody cared. I'm like, well, it's the off season. Why would anybody want to hear from me? And this good friend of mine kind of reminded me that, hey, people do care and they do want to know what's going on. So I just want to apologize to you guys for not having a video out. And I'm going to make sure that it's part of our weekly routine again to make sure we keep you guys informed of what's going on. The second confession is that I was embarrassed. That's why. I was so hurt that we didn't have the national tournament that I thought we could have, or that we could have as a group, and I was embarrassed. And what happens with me when that type of thing happens, and fear and anxiety and worry take over, the idol of work takes over my life. And I've just been working literally 7 days a week, nonstop, every moment of every day consumed with how we can get the program to the place where I think it needs to be, or where our goals are. And that's a dangerous place to be. Look at my phone's ringing right now. It just doesn't stop. So it literally doesn't stop. And so that's not a good place to be. I have to find a way to practice what I preach. If I tell my guys, if I talk to them about what to be fixed on and what not to be fixed on, I need to make sure that I'm fixed on the things that are really important. And I'm controlling what I can control, I'm not worrying about the outcome. And so that's really where I'm at. We're in full-fledged recruiting mode. We're going nonstop with traveling. I was at the high school nationals, NHSCA's down in Virginia Beach. I was at the Flow Nationals in Pittsburgh. Took some young guys out to compete out in Vegas. So we're training them and making sure that they're developing. We had an official visit with a young man who just committed to us, or committed to us a while ago, but came on his visit now. We're doing that. We've got unofficial visits. I'm not kidding you, just about every day for the sophomores and junior classes of kids that are coming up. So it's been nonstop, and that's what we're focused on right now. We're trying to get to the point where our guys are doing A, B, and C right, but they're doing it for the right reasons. And so there's three things that we're focused on. First one, attention to detail. There's a certain level of mental toughness it takes to do the little things right every single day, every week, every month. So that's a big pillar this off season. The second one is physical toughness. We're trying to get our guys to increase their pain tolerance. And I'm talking about, that may mean waking up at 6 in the morning and doing an airdyne by yourself till you puke. That might be what it means. But that's what we're willing to do. We want to make sure that we get to a level of toughness where we are pushing ourselves and we're getting ourselves uncomfortable on purpose. And so that way, the more we're uncomfortable, the more we're comfortable being uncomfortable. I want to make sure that our guys get used to that more and more each day. And that's actually something they're going to attack and be intentional about this off season. And the last pillar of toughness is the toughness of authority. When we step on the mat and we spike those wrestling shoes on the mat, we know that it's our mat and that this is our time. And so that's what we're working on. And every single one of our guys has got to find their own ways to do that. And we're here to lead them and guide them and give them advice through that. But really, they need to own that. And so I know that's a lot to unload you guys, but recruiting, training, vision for the program, working on toughness, off season, all the stuff that it takes to build a program, that's what we're doing right now. We haven't taken our foot off the gas. We're working really hard, but I'm also trying to keep my sanity. So that's my sort of confession, but also my pledge to you guys is I'm gonna make sure that I keep you guys in the loop of what's happening. I'm gonna try to stay off the ledge so I don't lose my marbles here. Thank you guys.